Today, I'm going to be making King Ranch Chicken Casserole. This is from Southern Living Magazine, so I will put a link below where you can you can click on the link and you can print it out if you're interested. What you need is 1 medium green bell pepper chopped, 1 medium yellow onion chopped, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 2 cups of chopped cooked chicken. Now I'm going to use the John Souls Foods seasoned rotisserie chicken. This is an 8-ounce bag, so that is what I'm going to be using because it's really easy. You need 1 can of cream of chicken soup and 1 can of cream of mushroom soup. You need a can of basically Rotel. This is Rotel chili fixins. This is seasoned diced tomatoes and green chilies. And then you need 1 teaspoon of chili powder. You need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, which is here.
I can't see it.
You need 2 pinches of garlic powder, 2 pinches of ground black pepper, 12 corn tortillas, which I got a 24 pack, but these are corn tortillas. And then you need 2 cups of grated cheddar cheese. So we're going to be using that bag of cheddar cheese. So the first thing we want to do is we want to put our oil. I've had this heating up. I'm going to put my oil in here, and then we're going to add our green pepper and onion and chicken. And this chicken, like I said, it'll be really good to use. And I'm going to dump it out, but if any of these pieces, they're supposed to be chopped. So if these pieces are big, I'm going to cut them. We'll see how big they are, because I cook this John Souls all the time. And sometimes the pieces are small and sometimes they're large. Yeah, like some of them look like that. So what I'll do is just take scissors like this and just cut them like that. So, but some pieces will be perfectly fine and we won't have to do that. Okay, so I moved my pan off the heat, and I'm going to be adding all my liquids in here. So the Rotel, the whole can, the soups, both of the soups, the creams, cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, and then also all those seasonings are going to go in here. Oven is preheated to 350 degrees. We're going to take 4 of our corn tortillas, and I'm going to tear these up into pieces like this, and I'm going to put them on in the bottom of this pan. So 4 of these. And we did take some of the Great Value, just the vegetable oil spray, and we sprayed the pan. We sprayed the bottom and the sides of the pan. Okay, now you want to take like 1/3 of your mixture in your pan and put it right on top of this. And spread this out over the bottom. You're supposed to end up with 3 layers of this. Okay. And now we're going to put some cheese.
1/3.
And now we're going to do 4 more of our corn tortillas, and we're gonna do exactly what we did before. We're gonna do the 4 corn tortillas, tear these up, and then we're gonna put our mixture from the pan, and then we're gonna put more cheese, and then we'll put the last layer on. Change this recipe. I'm just gonna do 2 layers because this is hardly covering any of this up, and this is all I have left in the pan. I don't have a lot. So I don't know how you would have gotten 3 layers, but just know you're supposed to have 3 layers. I'm only gonna have 2 layers. I know when some people, it's the same when they do their lasagna recipes. Some people can get the exact number of layers in their lasagna, and some people can't. So it's like when I make cookies. I always make my cookies too big, so I never get the same amount of cookies other people get, but I'm not complaining. I think this is gonna be fine. And so I'm just gonna take the remainder of the cheese and I'm gonna sprinkle it on top. In the oven 350 for 30 to 35 minutes. I'm gonna set my timer for 32 minutes and then we'll be back. So we left this in the oven the full time. We didn't leave it in any more or any less. So it looks like it's a little runny. Soupy, yeah. Well, we've never made it before, so I don't know how it's supposed to look. But that is how it does look. Not bad. So this says, whip up a little taste of Texas. It is by Kimberly Holland. And it says it was the recipe was tested by the Southern Living Test Kitchen. Preparation time 35 minutes, cook time 35 minutes. That is not true at all. You can't have the same preparation time as you have for the cook time. That is just not happening.
Prep time is not part of the cook time.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's like all the chopping and all that stuff is prep.
I got you. Prep time's 35, cook time's 35, total time, an hour and 10 minutes. Now that is true. Servings 6 to 8. Okay. So yes, that is true. Because I was thinking you have to cut up the green pepper and you have to cut up the onion.
We were talking about this when we were getting it out. Really, this is mostly peppers and onions.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of chicken, and I think I used more chicken than what they were thinking.
Yeah, they didn't call for much.
Yeah, they don't call for much chicken at all. And it looks like it has bacon in it, but it's not bacon. It's tomato. It's tomato. But I was thinking, ooh, bacon. That would probably have been good with bacon.
Ooh, spicy. I think it's that Rotel. The green chilies. Because it's not too hot, but it is hot.
Oh, I like that though.
I guess if you didn't want it hot, you could get Rotel that's just tomatoes and a lighter green peppers, not like a chili peppers.
No, I really like that heat, that spice. It's not too much for me. It's just the right amount. Honestly, I know you use those corn tortillas, but you could have taken, if you didn't want, this could be a dip, is what I'm thinking. You could leave out the corn tortillas completely, put it in the oven without everything else but the corn tortillas, and you could buy those Tostitos scoops.
Yeah, and literally dip it.
And dip it in here, and it would be awesome, a dip.
Because it's thin enough to be a dip.
Well, it is thin enough to be a dip, and those corn tortillas have not made any difference to me in the texture.
No, they're very soft. So when you get all that soup and liquids and stuff in there around it, they tend to get very, very, very mushy. Yeah. But they're not thick enough to be mushy. Like I'm not getting a texture like, it's mushy.
Right.
But you do get the texture of them.
I'm gonna get a good bite right here of them. I like the chicken. The chicken's good.
Yeah, I was worried about there being enough chicken. I've got a chicken in every other bite, pretty much. And if you wanted to, you could even go smaller with the chicken and get more bites of the chicken.
You know, I did not know how I was going to like this. I was worried about it because of those corn tortillas. Because I like hard shell tacos and...
You don't like mushy.
I don't like mushy. I do not mind this at all. It is not too mushy for me. Honest to goodness though, if I made it again, I would do what I said. I would
leave them out and just dip them.
And it would be a dip. It would be a dip instead of a casserole. As it is, this is a nice meal.
It's nice. I think if it didn't have the spices and the seasoning, that peppered kind of seasoning and stuff, I don't think I would.
Chili powder.
Yeah, I don't think I would like it as much, but since it does have a lot of flavor in each bite, then it's good. I like it. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it at all. But I do agree with you. I think corn chips dipped in there would be awesome.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those Tostito scoops would be absolutely perfect.
Yeah. You wouldn't even have to put them in layers. Then you just dump it all in there. And
you would dump it in the pan
cheese on and be done.
And bake it and be done. Yeah, no.
And then stir it up before you serve it.
Yeah, you wouldn't need any to have to do it in layers at all. Yeah, but I do think this is a really good recipe. So you could do it either way. Do it their way or do it my new way.
Yeah, or if you want to, put Fritos in the bottom of the pan and pour it on top. And
you could. I would worry about Fritos getting soggy.
They might, because this is kind of a wetter casserole.
Yeah, that's why it reminds me more of a dip than a casserole, because casseroles are usually thicker.
Yeah.
But I do think this has a really nice, like, they're saying a taste of Texas. To me, it reminds me more of like Mexican flavors.
Yeah, because of the chili.
But I think the Texas is supposed to be, they're saying Texas. Exactly, yeah. So you'll have to let me know if you've made anything like this. Did you use the corn tortillas, or is yours just a dip? But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.